What's up, guys? It's Lewis, that convention guy, Collectibles, and as you see, I got quite of some mail days, I guess. Yeah, I actually took a trip to Oregon to check out the West Coast of the U.S. Living here on the East Coast, I've never been. Actually, that's not true. I went to California years ago with the family, but this was a little different. Just visiting, checking out some of the area, things like that. So, anyway. While I was in Oregon, there was some downtime, and apparently I did some shopping. So it's a little scary to see it all bundled up like this, because it tells me that I will not like my credit card bill when it comes next month, but hey, it's done, right? So anyway, we'll go ahead and start opening, showing you guys what we got, and let's get to it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start. I forgot I had this one over here. And now this is from the Disney Movie Insiders program. For those of you who don't know, it's too late. They had a membership that was free, and basically anytime you purchase Disney movies or things like that, you would get points, and then you could use those points to redeem for prizes. Well, they're ending the program, and I got an email stating, hey, you have X number of points, you need to spend them because we're about to be out of everything. And so I was like, all right, well, I had very little points, so I didn't know what to do with it. Went back and forth, and eventually I found this poster, and I was like, what the heck? Maybe this would be something that would be worth getting signed. It is Frozen 2 poster, and I just like that it's dark, because I thought, you know what, if I know Josh Gad just had a signing and things like that, and I thought it is double-sided, and I thought, you know what, maybe there's a collector out there that would like to have, you know, a couple of the cast signatures on it. So there you go, there you have it. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. If somebody's interested, maybe they have a kid that was really into the Frozen movies, hit me up. You know, maybe I'll just send it to you, pay the shipping, and we'll call it a day. All right, now let's get to all the stuff that I got in those packages. All right, so now let's take a look at all the different treasures I purchased over the last month. So first thing is I got this lot of 1989 Pro Set Troy Aikman rookie cards. I started collecting football cards in that era, that time frame. Sorry about that. 1989, I believe, was the first year that I started collecting football cards. My best friend at the time was huge into football. I was not. I was a baseball guy. It's the only thing I collected. But being friends with him, he was, you know, big fan of different football teams, especially the Miami Dolphins. We were in South Florida, it made sense. Still tell this funny story that when the Dolphins lost that year in the playoffs, I want to say it was to the... Actually, I can't remember who it was to, but they lost really bad. I think Dan Marino's last game, something like that, was like 63-6 or something like that. Something crazy. He cried. Yeah, we were, what, 12, 13 years old, and he cried like a baby. But, I don't know. I guess he must have been a big Dan Marino fan, and that was his last game, so I think there was a lot of emotions tied to that, which I can totally understand. Yeah, anyway. So, 1989, Troy Aikman rookie cards, and this is a very large lot of them. Same card, over and over again. I was able to pick it up for pretty affordable. So that's why I went ahead and did it. I love to collect these old guys in bulk, so yeah. So that was one of the first things. And of course, I'm going to have to put all those in penny sleeves and top loaders and all that. The next thing I got was this really cool card. Very excited to add to my PC. And that is a Jim Kelly Immaculate. And of course, this is probably just, oh, look at that. Oh, it's for the new ones. The enclosed authentic memorabilia. So it's not even necessarily worn by him at all. Panini, really? Anyway, I just thought it was a cool card. I picked it up for pretty reasonable. Nice card to add to my collection. I got some McGwires. I'll show you some of those. And of course, we start with the Roger Maris Home Run 98 gold label. These are both just the HR2s. No color difference. So one of my favorite cards of all time. Also picked up a 1999 Topps Home Run Chase number 62 in a PSA 8. And then one of the really nice cards that I picked up. This one is number 10 out of 15. And this is, let's see, is this a game worn? Yes, it says game used memorabilia. Okay. Mark McGwire patch. So that was pretty cool. I just like the patch on that one. That's that. Then I got one of these eBay authentication envelopes. And that made me happy because usually those are big boy cards. And this one definitely was. This is a Mark McGwire game used memorabilia bat barrel. Yep. This is from 2024. I just thought that was a really cool card. Very nice for the collection. Has eBay's authentication guarantee on it. All that kind of good stuff. So yeah, very happy about those. Throw that all the other garbage. Then I got some weird odd and end things. This is a Mark McGwire Hallmark ornament. I can't remember what year. Oh, dated 2000. Says it right on the back. This is a strange thing to add to my collection, but for those of you who have watched some of my videos, you know that this year I became divorced. And although we were supposed to split everything 50-50, my ex-wife has not lived up to that. And all of the Christmas decorations were left at her house because we were supposed to split them later when it was time, because I moved out of the house, well, when we separated things from the house, which we really didn't. I just went and grabbed a few things. That was like March, April. So getting the Christmas decorations seemed a little crazy. So we both decided that we would wait till later and we would split all the Christmas decorations. Since then, things have not worked out that way, the way I thought they were going to. You know, the whole amicable divorce and friendship after and all that for our kids. Definitely not. So I went ahead and started thinking about, I'm going to have to decorate a Christmas tree on my own. I'm not going to have any of the previous ornaments that I had, which included this. And so I just figured I better start replacing things. So that's what this is all about. Just told you a really long story. Don't know why. Because you're my people, right? All right. Then this box, gotta open it. Didn't realize it was taped. Idea. I don't know. Any of you guys divorced, gone through divorce? Tell me what it was like. Did you split everything 50-50? Because I definitely did not. We were supposed to, but that didn't happen. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. All right, so this. Okay, cool. What I hope for. Just coming right off. Let's see. All right, yeah. So this is another Christmas ornament. I'm a huge Yankee fan. But I also do my tree in red and white. And so this to me was perfect. It's Santa on a hot air balloon. I just thought that was super cute. I have something similar. In fact, on my old tree, I had a Santa that was skydiving or parachuting. Yeah, he was parachuting because there was a parachute above. Anyway, that fit the tree. It was really cool. It was one of the few things that I got to sneak into the tree, even though I decorated it. But anyway, chances are I'm not getting that back, so I went ahead and purchased something that I could use for my own tree at that point. So, yeah, I'd be really curious to find out other people's perspectives on what happened amongst your divorce. Did you split everything 50-50? Did you get what you wanted? Just found out mine. Threw away photo albums and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, moving on. This isn't a divorce video. All right, then I got a ton. Okay, let's see. What in the world? This is not the right thing. Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry. They threw in some freebies of Willie Ansley, and there's a whole bunch of them. And so I thought, uh-oh, they sent me the wrong item. They sent me a lot of Willie Ansley, but it is not. Because as you see, there's more of them. So I was like, oh, no. But it is actually what I purchased, which is a huge lot. Oh, my goodness, there's more. Apparently, they opened some boxes because they have more Willie Ansleys. If there's a Willie Ansley collector out there, let me know. I can send these to you for free. Just pay the shipping. That's pretty interesting. Kind of curious what happened with that guy. All right, anyway. It's an Alonzo Mourning rookie lot. So we have some of the hoops. We have some classics. We have the McDonald's Upper Deck. Here's classics. Here's some Fleer. Here's some Ultra. And it's an entire box, skybox, of Alonzo Mourning rookie cards. Yeah. So again, I'll have to penny sleeve all these at a later time. And then Willie Ansley, a whole bunch of those. Wow. Somebody opened some 89 tops. All right. Now, to all the good stuff. Apparently, during my time in Oregon and my downtime, I was looking for Shaq rookie cards. And I think what happened is I look for Shaq rookie lots all the time. And oftentimes, there aren't any. I might pick up a handful here and there. Oftentimes people are listing these for even above what their book value is, let alone what they sell for. So if a card, let's say book value says $8 and it's only selling for $2, sometimes people want 12. Like, I don't know, I don't get it. And also if it's selling for 2, sometimes they want 5, they want 6, things like that, which I get it. Try to get whatever you can. That's just not how I buy things, because in the off chance that I have to sell them, I don't want to be over, because then it's hard to sell. So I try to always buy somewhere around where they're selling for. I don't mind paying a little bit more, depending on if it's a really large lot or something like that, or if it's certain cards that I really, really like, I'll pay a little bit more. But generally, I want to be around where they're selling. If the comp is $2, I want to be somewhere around $2. I don't mind being at $2.25 or $2.50 even, but I don't want to pay $4 or $5. Just doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I went on there and I saw some lots, and the lots were, sometimes there might be 10 card lots, 20 card lots, 30 card lots, and there are a few different ones mixed in. And then other times there'll be 85 of just one card. And those are the lots I really like, because I collect Shaq rookies in bulk. So I'm always looking to add to that collection. I haven't counted them in a while. I would guess somewhere around 10,000 Shaq rookie cards. I don't know. I haven't counted in a long time. But yeah, if I can add 100 of a particular card at that moment, love to do that. And so I went on while I was on vacation just to see what was out there like I normally do. And there were several lots of really big amounts. And when I say big amounts, I'm talking anywhere above 50. Oftentimes you'll find 10s or 12s, things like that. But this was like 80 of this card, 120 of this card, 150 of this card, that kind of thing. And so I was like, oh man, I was salivating. I didn't win them all, but I won some. And then I started looking at some of the lower lots, seeing what those other ones had sold for that I didn't win. I was like, oh man, that's disappointing. They sold for more than they normally sell for. So I started looking at some lower quantities, things like 25s and 30 cards with various cards in it instead of just being one card. And I started picking those up for much cheaper than some of the lots had gone for. So for instance, something like this trade card, Upper Deck Trade, you know, these are typically selling anywhere from like $4 to $5 range. And there was a lot of, I think, like 25. So you do the math, 25 times 4 is 100, times 5 is 125. So somewhere in that range is what it should sell for. And I think it sold for like 160 or something. And I was like, what? Like, which again, not huge difference, but it's enough. So then I started looking at smaller lots, and I was getting lots with 10 of these in it, and I was picking them up the entire lot for like 25 bucks. So I was paying like $2.50 a piece. So I just started doing that. I started looking for lots of all different sizes and all different varieties, and then I started buying them. And I started putting in a bid way at the beginning. And I started doing that too because I was like, I'm sick of the whole sniping situation. You know, you come in at the very last second and try to outbid everybody. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this game. So if the opening bid was $5 and I did the math and I'm like, you know what? The most I would want to pay or feel comfortable paying is $30. I just put in a bid of $30. And if it outsold, you know, if it outbid me, then it wasn't meant for me to have it. And if it didn't, then at least I know that I paid the number that I wanted to pay. And oftentimes that worked, and they didn't go past my offer or my bid. So I ended up getting a lot of these for less than what I was willing to pay for them. And then there was a few that were buy it nows with offer options, and I made some offers based on what they sell for, and people accepted. There was a few that countered and things like that, but not many. And I don't do a whole lot of countering. I'm going to give you my best offer usually right up front. I don't want to play the games going back and forth. Like, I know what they sell for. I collect them. So anyway, let's move on to the actual cards. Show you this crazy amount of collection that I picked up. So the trade cards, as you can see, there's a bunch of them. Okay, so that's a big lot of that. We have the classic. We have the Fleer. We have the hoops. We have the skybox. Can I zoom in? Let's see if I can zoom in. Nope, can't zoom in. Okay. Let's see if I can move this closer for you guys. We have Skybox, Stadium Club Members Choice, Stadium Club, Tops, Ultra, the draft pick. Here's another trade. Here's the punch trade. We have Upper Deck Top Prospects, Upper Deck All-Stars, Upper Deck Rookie Standouts, Upper Deck All Division Teams, Upper Deck McDonald's. I mean, these are all Shaqs, guys. We have the Topps Rookie. We have this card, which is pretty cool. Shaquille O'Neal and Tim Duncan, 3 of the best to ever do it. Wow. Some more, and then we get some doubles. We get some cards that are not his rookies. Those will be available for sale. Classic, my favorite card of all time. Some more cards that'll be for sale. His Ultra Rookie. That one. Some more Upper Deck, some Tops, some Classics. Non-rookie. Then there's these guys, which I thought were interesting. These were just bonus cards thrown in. Here's a Shaquille O'Neal from Sports Illustrated for Kids, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure that's what that is. Some more. These are all going to be available for sale because I do not collect all of his other years, only his rookie year. So all of those, that's a rookie. This one will be for sale. It's a pretty cool card. Some more. So again, these were all different lots. You saw the packages out there. Some of them had a handful. Some of them had 2 or 3. That's one of my other really favorite cards, the LP1 from Classic. It's one of the few cards that shows him in a defensive position, considering his first card was dunking, which makes sense. But this one's in a defensive position, so I thought that was pretty cool. Moving on, this is the sports convention, the National. Love that card. Skybox. Ooh, one of the classic golds. Nice. Some more classic Upper Decks. As you can see, love these. The NBA Recruits. Wooden Awards. Love Shaq rookie cards. This is like Christmas morning for me. This is like, so happy right now. Until I have to bag them all. See these penny sleeves? Hate that. So I'll be redoing those. Hate those. Anyway, moving on. More cards. Ugh. Some more. Here is a single card I purchased. That LP1 again. Another one. Some more cards. The TriStar Classic insert or promo. This is a pretty awesome one. Big boy card right here. This is the Classic Gold autograph. Number 7150 out of 8500. It's just PSA authentic, but I can live with that. Looks like a pretty good looking card. I'm surprised I didn't get it graded, but either way, always nice to have a Shaq auto already authenticated. We have the Ultra All Rookie. We have the Super Bowl from Classic. We have the Abdul-Jabbar Gold. We have the Hoops Draft Team Class Pick, whatever that was called. We have the Future Superstars Gold. Handful of those. It's a pretty cool card. The Upper Deck Hologram. And there's a whole bunch of those. Nice. All right, NBA draft picks, trades, Ultra Rookie Series, rejectors, the Skybox draft pick. I love that card. Some more classics, some more trades, the previews. So as you see, just a huge Shaq lot. Oh, there's actually a bunch of cards in this one. This was a pretty cool pickup. This is the Panini sticker card. Not many of these out there, and I got a big lot of them. I was very happy about that. I think I only own about 10 of these, so I more than doubled what I already had, which is always awesome. So I'll put those in some top loaders. Here's some Skybox. Already in top loaders, which is nice. Still going, guys, in the Shaq rookies. Isn't this amazing? Yeah, I went a little overboard. Some more cards to sell. If you're a Shaq guy, this is awesome, awesome stuff. Just, I can add to my collection. It makes me feel so good. Probably should talk to my therapist about why, but all right, we got a bunch of classic, 4 sports, hoops. Let's see if I can find where to flip those. That's an old one, but not one of his rookies. Or at least not one that I collect. Fleer, classic, Fleer, ultras, some wooden awards. Only a few more. Ultras, wooden awards, tops. Look at that nasty top loader right there. Yuck. Gotta change that one. Hopefully the card's not ruined, but I think it's just yellowed from sunlight or whatever. And then this one, hopefully the card's not ruined, because when you put cards in a screw down, they typically do not stay in good condition. Is this a yeah. This one might be okay because there's a spot for it, but we'll see. So I'll get that out of there. All right, so huge rookie lots, and then I'm not done. We have these boxes, and I haven't even looked at these boxes. As you can see, they're still sealed. Let's take a look. Oh, goodness gracious. I think this is one of those big lots I purchased. Oh, this is not even Shaq. That's funny. This is Alonzo Mourning. This is my favorite Alonzo Mourning card of all time. I just love that in this set, they went with something a little different than all the others. All the others are in basketball pose, whether it's shooting, blocking, guarding, whatever it might be. This one was like, nope, I'm just going to look awesome, and that's my draft photo. So I picked up a huge lot because that is my favorite card. And again, it was reasonably priced. This is another one of those really tricky cards. I think it values like $4, but it consistently sells for 50 cents. consistently. And yet, there are people that try to sell it for $4. And you're never going to sell it for that. So, that guy, I think, wanted less than $1 a card. And again, while they sell for 50 cents, you know, if you pick up a lot of his cards, a collection, you can probably pay about 25 cents per rookie card. And some of those will be in it. But this guy had a big lot of just that one card that I really love. So I was like, you know what, I'm willing to pay a little extra. So I think I paid, I want to say it was like 75 cents per card. But anyway, the last box, again, I can't explain to the non-collectors out there. Those of you who collect will understand when you get something that you love to collect and you get just a ton of it, such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. I can't describe it to anybody who doesn't collect. I can only say if it's like, you know, if it's a bottle of wine you really like or something, the store rarely carries it, and then you go there and they just got it in stock and you're able to buy a case. And you're like, oh my God, yes. I guess that's similar feeling. Or maybe it's a cookie or a flavor of something that only comes around once a year and you're able to get it and you're just like, it's so good. That's what this feels like. It's like, this feels so good to be able to add all this to my collection. To just increase my Shaq rookie collection like that just feels awesome. So, with that said, it's a weird one. The last box is another one of these cards that is just my absolute all-time favorite card. It's not even Shaq. But between this and the Don Mattingly card I've talked about in previous posts, these are my favorite cards of all time. Why? When I started collecting cards, 1987. 1987 Topps, if you remember correctly, is that wood border card. And the players I was searching for that year were Don Mattingly, Jose Canseco, and this guy named Mark McGwire, who was young, upcoming, part of the Bass Brothers, but for whatever reason, I just loved the look of his card. And that actually started me on my path of collecting Mark McGwire, which grew to something crazy over the years, and is still pretty crazy today. But this is the card that started it. And so anytime I can pick up these cards in a big lot for an affordable price, I do it. And this is another one of those weird, tricky cards. I think it book values for around $4. I don't even know. I haven't looked at a book in a long time, so I don't even know what it books for. But they typically sell for about $1 a piece. So if you're picking up a lot of 50, somewhere around $50 is where you can expect to pay. Oftentimes you'll see a lot of 25 and they want $100 for it. Good luck. There's lots of 50 for $200 or 150 or something like that. This lot became available. It was I think an auction. It was a really large lot. I want to say over 100. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put in my price. And if it wins, it wins. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And I think I ended up picking them up for slightly close to $1. I'd have to double check. But I remember it being right around, it was definitely cheaper than what I thought it was going to go for. I thought it would go for at least $1, $1.25 a card. And I think I picked it up for $1 a card, something like that. So anyway, very happy about that. And that is the 1987 Topps Mark McGwire. Again, I don't know what it is about that card. The green, the gray, the faded background, you know, the portrait look with that wood border. I don't know what it is, but I just love that card. And so I pick these up anytime I can in big bulk numbers. It makes no sense to buy 5 or 6 at a time because people want too much money for it. Just doesn't pay. Plus with shipping, you know, you buy 5 of them at $1 a piece, but then they want $5 for shipping. And next thing you know, you're at $2 a piece. And it just doesn't make any sense. So this lot, again, there's one stack and the other. So I don't know how many are in here. I would guess about 150, something like that. All the same card, which is just, I would make these a wallpaper if they weren't valuable. But anyway. All right, cards, not in penny sleeves, but it is a nice Shaq lot. We have the 92 Topps Rookie, the Classic Wooden Award, 4-Sport Wooden Award, Stadium Club, Fleer, Upper Deck Top Prospects, Classic 4-Sport, Fleer Slam Dunk, Stadium Club Members Choice, another Upper Deck Top Prospect, another Members Choice, Classic #1, my favorite Shaq card, another Fleer, turning it over just to make sure the number is not the Drake's version, Upper Deck McDonald's inserts, Upper Deck All-Star, and Fleer Ultra. So very nice lot. I'll go ahead and penny sleeve these up and top load them. So yeah, that is my collection purchasing over the month of September. And in fact, I just looked over and I have like 2 more boxes by the door, bigger boxes, other things. So yeah, keep an eye out for those videos separate from this one. But that is all, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. And yeah, what do you guys think? Am I crazy? I need to get on better vacations or something because I had too much downtime to be looking on eBay, right? Oh well. Guess we can't be going all day, every day, right? Anyway, that's it for now, guys. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.